Welcome to Chainbreaker Fitness. I'm Cody. We're about to get into fitness. Today we have the Rogue Velocidor. This is a dip handle that has multi-varying handle positions you can put it in. It could go flared out. You could have it go angled towards the wall, angled away from the wall, so it's sloping down so that when you grab it, it's almost like you're falling a little, so you're gonna have to hold on to it a bit tighter. Or you have it straight up 90 degrees against the wall. And what's great about this and the varying angles is, say you're doing a shoulder day, or you're still sore from the prior day, and when it's flared out, like you can't do it because your shoulders are too sore. Well, when you do it at a straight 90 and you could get it closer, what's cool about that is you're not working those stabilizer muscles as much because you're keeping it closer and tighter in. So you can still do a bit of a workout even though you're a little sore from the previous day, which is awesome. Another thing I love about this is it is not just a dip bar. You can use it for push-ups, which is fantastic because when you go into this, you're going to get that deep push-up and work all those little back muscles. While trying to do that on the ground, you can't go deeper because the ground's in the way. So this is excellent for that. And then you just bring it up. Oh, look at that. You got a dip bar. Boom. Perfect. And there's one more feature to this. Let's bring it up all the way. You got a pull-up bar. So you got basically 3 machines in one with getting this single tool. Now what's great about this is, pick yourself up, you do L sets, knee raises, work your obliques. It's fantastic. I warn you, it is heavy. It's like 45 pounds or something. And when you picking this up, you want to make sure you firmly grab that gusset and pick it up, because if you grab lower, it's going to teeter towards you, and you don't want that. So, got this. And then you may be wondering, oh, what do I got it mounted on? Because I don't got a rack. It's kind of expensive, and I don't have the space for it. As you can see, it's not wide enough. So this is called the Rogue Strip, and I got 2 of them. And then at the bottom, that's the mounting strip that came with the Velocidor. If you didn't, it's kind of hard to find out on the site. It doesn't really show anything, but it comes with that, which is great. So I add the little length to my Rogue strips. And what's cool about this is, you could put varying attachments onto this, which I'll get to in later videos, but I liked to make it, a continuous transition so I could slide it up and down easily, and I don't have to be, taking it off and readjusting it. It's just be sliding up and down the strip. Overall, this is excellent piece of machinery, especially for a small space, because I don't have much room here, so I want to get as much for my money as I can. I was looking at a dip station with a pull-up bar and dip handles, and I really wanted the fat dip handles, for doing dips, because I had the skinny ones before. I had a PowerTech great dip station. I loved it, but when doing dips, the handles were just small, so after a while, it's just really presses weird on your hand. So I want to get, some nice fat grip dip bars, and when I saw this, I'm like, yes, that's the answer. So, for space saving, for functionality, I use this all the time. It's with the different, versatility components to it. I usually start warming up with push-ups, and then, you could go into pull-ups or dips, but it is an excellent piece of equipment, and I highly recommend it. If you're looking to get a pull-up bar or dip station, I suggest getting this over that because it's going to be, one, a lot more stable, a lot more sturdy, and two, it's going to last you forever. Now, when you get the Rogue strip, you may not have this wall set up like I do. Now, what you can do is get a 2x6, and I would say double it, and mount it, vertically against the wall, and bolt it into the studs, and then get some nice long lags to go through the two 2x6s, so you got a nice bite into it. I wouldn't just do a single one because I don't trust that. So get a nice long lags going through the two 2x6s, and you'll be good to go. It's a great piece of equipment, and if you want, say, something to kick off of, I would suggest putting a piece of plywood even behind that, having it go out, say, 2 foot all the way up the wall, and that way when you go to do your pull-ups, you go ahead, put your feet against it, and do assisted pull-ups. I can't do that in my situation, but your situation may be different. Well, that's my review of the Rogue Velocidor and the Monster Strip. If you're low on space and want to get a great workout in, I highly suggest this versatile piece of equipment. And hope you have a great day. And remember, the joy of the Lord is your strength.